How's it going, everybody? It's Matt again, and today I'm very excited to take a look at the new Armored Core 30-minute missions, Bandai's MILKTOOth. Their whole wrecker frame with all of the different RAD parts. Very excited to take a look at this. It's a very unique design. I love this box art. It looks so cool. It's funny that Bandai chose to make Milktooth and Honest Brute so early, as an American maybe, because he was just kind of like, he's a whatever character. But apparently in Japan, Honest Brute was a very, very popular character because he spoke English with the quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow. Apparently they really liked it. But I do really like the design. It's definitely more like construction equipment type of stuff. It's going to have the flamethrower, the chainsaw, the Morley, which is really cool. People have been waiting for the Morley, just another split missile launcher. But yeah, so it's cool to have like the wrecker frame. This is a big box, actually, surprisingly. It's heavy. Like, I was actually kind of surprised by how much is in this box. It's big. But here we have from the bottom, showing off the frame with the different weapon parts. Very cool. Here's from side with some more of that stuff. And then here we have a parts list. Of course, we have the entire wrecker frame, the mule boosters, Bad Cook, Double Trouble, SPL-12, and the Morley. So yeah, very excited for this. I actually, for my 3D files, I haven't made any of this. I think I made the Morley way back, so I already made the Morley, but I haven't made any of this other stuff yet. So this is all unique, new to be brought into existence. So, but yeah, let's open it up and take a look. And it is a lot. This box is packed, and it is actually heavy with plastic. So obviously here we have the instructions on the just right on the top. Here we have all the parts list. I love looking at that. Here we have, it shows it with a new weapon set that I think I already recorded a video for to show off that. But yeah, so nice instructions, obviously. Now, of course, the thing with these Bandai kits is, it's not going to matter for the Bad Cook, because the Bad Cook should be universal to either side. But the SPL-12 and the Morley, you're only going to be able to make one side, because obviously if they're going to release a weapon pack at some point in the future, probably, where you can make both sides. So if you're getting this for customization, you're probably only going to be able to do what you're shown with it. So, but there's the instructions. Let's take a look at some of these plates. They got an interesting like mustard yellow for the main body. I actually do kind of like that shade. That shade though, I don't like that. Ooh, it's like baby food green. I don't know if I like that. I don't like that color. Kind of like a nice green here. That looks nice. Weird. And then we got a little bit of brown up here. So interesting color choice. They kind of clash with each other a little bit, not gonna lie. I don't know if that's particularly super accurate, but it doesn't matter too much for me. I'm gonna probably paint the whole thing anyways. You have another plate. There's actually 3 plates inside this bag. More of this brown. It does have some nice detail, obviously, with some of this. I guess here's the little SPL missile launcher parts. There's some parts for the Double Trouble. Oh my gosh, that's a big piece there. These are big pieces for that Bad Cook. I didn't realize how big that weapon is. But yeah, there's some more parts for the Double Trouble up here. It's pretty cool. More plates here. Got some of the back mounts. Various stuff for the body. These are parts for the legs. Very nice. And here's the last plate we have here. And this is the Morley. Yeah, these are all the parts for the Morley. Like, that's the big plate that goes on the side. More saw blades and stuff. Yeah. So yeah, that's a lot of runners. So yeah. So I guess I'm excited to take a look at this. Sorry, plastic crinkle sound. So yeah, I'm excited to take a look at this. I'll get it put together. Now, just like I bring up in all of my other videos when I'm unboxing, I do stream building these. So if you don't already follow me on social media, you should do so if you want to watch me put these together, because I announce ahead of time when I'm going to be building models. So you can come chat and watch me put them together. If not, and you did miss it, and you do want to see me putting this model together, there should be a VOD on the channel most likely. I never delete them. There should be a separate tab on my home channel, so you can check it out and watch me put this thing together. But in the future, yeah, check out my Patreon stuff. I always announce ahead of time. But yeah, so let's get this thing put together, and we'll be right back. All right, and there it is, all assembled. MILKTOOTH, Honest Brute. Yeah, it was actually a pretty nice kit to put together. You know, these kits always impress me. But this one was pretty good. There's a lot of really cool stuff going on with like just the natural kind of color separation here. It's really cool. But of course we have the Bad Cook, Double Trouble, Morley, and the SPL 6. Is that the 6? I think it's the SPL 6. I can't remember. But yeah, pretty good little model kit. They obviously, this one has the little mount there, so you can put it on the weapon hanger, and same thing back here with the Double Trouble. There is actually a separate version of the Double Trouble we get. So we get this version, which is kind of like the whole collapsed version, but we also get all the parts to make an entirely separate Double Trouble. So we actually get 2 weapons with that. That's pretty cool. This is just like the regular attack version. It would have been nice if we got the charged version, which has the blades split apart and then looking at like that triangular pattern. But we didn't, of course. We just got this version. But hey, you know, beggars can't be choosers. It's decent enough. But yeah, you can put that on the arm mount as well. It goes on just fine. He holds it, and it's not very heavy either. You can hold it pretty well. So, but yeah, pretty good. I'll go ahead and take those off and set those to the side. The hands, they do have like the sides that just kind of open. You take the back panel off and just kind of wedge the weapon in there. So you can pull out any other weapon and swap it with any of the other ones, which is nice. No alternative hand options, of course, but they haven't given them to us before, so why expect it now? But it's not that big of a deal. They're just kind of claws anyways. Back weapons here. This is the first time we've seen the Morley. I'll go ahead and pull it off. The mount came with it, but attaches onto the mounts. It can rotate there at the mount. It can rotate here at the kind of swivel section right here. But yeah, that's really about it with this thing. The detail looks really good. So I mean, it's a pretty good weapon. I did already make this weapon like in the 3 printable version. And it looks pretty good. I don't have it to compare it to, of course, but because I have everything in storage mostly. But yeah, I think it looks pretty good. Onto the other side. I can pull that off. Same thing with the other split missiles. I think we've already gotten these split missiles before. Actually, no, I think we got the larger ones, the ones that were a little bit bigger. I think it was the SPL 16 or whatever we got with Michigan. But yeah, so set of missiles. It can rotate up here, and it can rotate there at the mount. Does its job. Looks decent. No opening hatches, of course, but we hadn't gotten them before, so why expect them now? So, but not big of a deal. Go ahead and set it aside. Let's take a look at the actual AC frame. The colors, still, I'm not a fan of this kind of like greenish yellow. I don't know if that's accurate or not to the game. It doesn't look right. I'd actually have to load up the game and see if that is what Honest Brute's colors look like, but they don't look accurate to me. I don't know. It just looks bizarre. It looks way worse on camera too. It doesn't look quite this bad, like in person, but it's just a weird kind of gross, like baby poop green. It's like, ugh, I don't know. Just don't really like it. But yeah, but nice part separation, like all throughout with like the coloration. I'm kind of surprised with like all the pistons. I think it looks really good. But let's go ahead and start up here at the head. So the head, of course, this being compatible with all of the other 30-minute mission stuff, you can remove all the parts and swap them out with whatever. The head does have a joint kind of up here in the top of the neck right here, which is kind of cool. It just pivots up and down just ever so slightly, just for a little bit of posing. Nothing major, but it's decent enough. We got the new boosters back here. These are I believe the mules, I want to say, the mule boosters. They're just on ball joints back here. The core, of course, can move around quite a lot. That's just on the ball joint, which of course you can swap with any of the other models, but yep, just on the ball joint. Same with the arms, ball joints there, just where you can pull them off and swap them with any of the other model kit arms if you want to do so. But that's really about it with the core, nothing special. But the limbs is where this thing really shines. So the arms are really freaking cool. So, or, well, I mean, they're all really cool, but like there's pistons and stuff built into something of this size. It's really awesome. But there's just this tiny little piston up here in the shoulder. So when you move this in and out, you see that little piston that moves? Very cool. It can rotate here at the bicep, and you can move the arm about 90 degrees or so. So pretty good there at the elbow. The wrist, of course, can rotate, and you can open the hand to put different weapons in there. So pretty good. And then for the legs, we have just kind of a ball joint there at the hip, or at the, yeah, right there at like the crotch level. You can move around quite a lot, rotate all the way around. It's pretty good. There is a separate joint in the thigh, which allows you to pivot up and down on that little rocker right there. So just for an extra little bit of outward motion. And this is the really cool part. These knees. So there's a piston here and a piston here, and it rotates here and here, I believe. So here it is all extended. When you collapse everything, look at this. Very cool. It's only 90 degrees, but look at what that does. It's kind of hard to show. Look at that. How freaking cool is that? That these pistons work and it collapses like that. That's awesome. That's pretty cool. It has a ball joint up here in kind of like this ankle armor. So you can move forwards and back and rotate it a little bit. And then there's a separate ball joint in the top of the foot, which allows you to move it around and rotate it and pivot in and out and forwards and back. So decent articulation. Definitely better than the Melander, which was the kind of co-release for this one. It's got some better articulation. So I actually really like this thing. I think this might be my favorite release for this AC6 30-minute mission series so far. I do really like this one. It's nice and stable too. It's very fun to put together. It's just a wonky construction kind of look, but hey, it works. But let me put everything back on them and I'll show you some size comparisons with some of the other kits. So I actually don't really have many other kits out right now. I think they're pretty much all in storage just because of moving and all that. So I'm just going to show you with the original Orbiter kit, like the base kit, and then there's the base Melander that just came out just a little bit ago. So yeah, looks really good with them, obviously because it's designed to. So yeah, pretty good. And there we have it. That's going to do it for Armored Core 6 30-minute missions number 5. What is it? Honest Brutes MILKTOOth. Pretty damn good kit. I actually really like this one. This one might be my favorite release so far. Just because it's just fun to put together. Fun to put together, a lot of cool stuff, especially those legs. I love the way that those legs move. Something about them is just so cool to me. The coloration is like, you know, whatever. I don't know if that's totally accurate. Just that baby poop green is just weird to me. I mean, it could be accurate. I'd have to go back and look at the game, but that's like whatever, because I would end up painting this thing anyway, so I would make it whatever color I want to. But basically, I mean, the assembly's great. The articulation is better. It's definitely decent. Good arrayment. Arrayment's not a word. Assortment of weapons. But yeah, pretty damn good kit. Lots of really nice molded detail. I'm not sure how well all of it really shows up on camera, but so there's some really nice sculpt work, especially in the core. Some of the detail along like those pylons on the back is really cool. But yeah, pretty good kit. Solid recommend for me. Probably the best one that we've gotten so far, in my opinion. But of course, thank you so much for watching. If you would like, please leave a like on the video, comment, subscribe to the channel. Please check out my reviews for all of my other AC6 kits, but 30-minute mission stuff. You can also check out any of the parts that I made myself, like my 3D print stuff. There's a couple of playlists located on my channel on a tab there if you wanted to see any of those, feel free. Of course, if you want to support me, you can become a channel member. There isn't really any incentive to doing so quite yet, but there might be in the future. The best thing you can do, of course, is follow me on Patreon. Follow me on Patreon. It's more for like my 3D print stuff. If you want any of the files or anything like that, there's also discount codes for my shop if you follow me there. So you can check that out if you want. The links for that will be in the description. But of course, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.